So, what are your values? What came to mind right now? Think about it. Do you have any values? Do you know what they are? Can you articulate them? Made you think, right? Well, listen, let's have a little chat real quick, but let's talk about the power of actually having values. You see, because values, they literally inform our thoughts, our words, our actions. You see, values are so important because they help us grow. They help us develop. They help us create the future that we want, the future that you want to experience. You see, every decision we make is a reflection of our values. So that means every single thing that you have in your life, whether you know you have values or you don't, you do. You may just not be living your values. You may be living somebody else's values. You may have got them from other places. But do you see how that's so detrimental to you being the best version of you? You see, the power of values is that when we have them, we can literally change everything about our lives because now I have something to follow. You've heard me say this before, is that people don't lack motivation. They lack clarity. And so when we don't have what we want in our lives and we're not truly living the life of our dreams, it's because we've never set the values. We've never come up with an actual value to get there. So I'll tell you what, let's do it together right now. Get out a piece of paper, get whatever you have, get out, put the notes on your phone if you're watching on the phone right now. Let's do it together. Why not? So here's what we're going to do. What are the words that come to mind? What do you stand for? Who are you? Let's practice. I'm going to give you some, right? What are mine? Integrity. And then I want you to write the word, but then I want you to write what it means to you. For me, it's integrity. Integrity is the first value. And what does integrity mean to me? It means you do what you say you're going to do, always, even if you lose the energy from when you first said it. You remember these days, right? This one comes from my mom. This one comes, you probably had this happen where you chose something. Maybe you remember your kid maybe did it. If you're a parent right now, they chose an instrument for school, or they wanted to be on a team, or they wanted to join a club, right? And in the moment, they're fired up. They're so excited. And then as time wears on, they're like, oh, I don't want to go to practice. No, I don't want to do that anymore. And what do we all say? No. You said you're going to do it. By God, you're going to do it. You're going to see this to the end, right? Don't we all say that? Did you probably hear that from your parent to you, and you've probably said it to your kids? But ask yourself, what are the things that you've chosen in your life right now that you've given up on? That you said you were going to do it. Oh, I was going to lose that 20 pounds. Oh, I was going to go to the gym. Oh, I was going to change this, but you're not doing it, right? So you've got to find that. So what does integrity mean to me? It means do what you say you're going to do always, even if you lose the energy from when you said it. Because if you can teach yourself to do that, you can teach yourself to do anything. Number 2 is character. And you can choose mine or use mine and write them up or whatever. But I want you guys to know that I'm in this with you. That this is an exercise that I absolutely love. My second one is character. And what is character? It means you be who you say you want to be, even when somebody treats you poorly. You see, because character is that thing. When somebody does something to you, are you the eye for an eye person? Oh, this person did it, so now this person did it, right? You hear those stories all the time. Relationships, all different areas, right? Is that how it is? Because think about that. It doesn't even make sense if you know who you are. But if you don't have any values, then it makes great sense. because then you're just going to do what anybody else does. Somebody did it to me, so I'm going to be mean back, or somebody did this, so I'm going to do that back, right? But you see how you're now not even living your own life because you have no values. So what is it? Be who you say you want to be. Integrity, do what you say you're going to do. So we have the do and we have the be. And the third one I use is empathy. And empathy to me is you listen to everyone, even if they have a different view or opinion, even if they're from a different culture, even if they're from a different gender, even if they're not in the same side of the political party or whatever. Have a little empathy. Actually listen to them. You see, if you have those kind of values, if you really truly value other humans, if you really truly want to add something to them, that's the opportunity to have a little empathy, to listen. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them. Doesn't mean you have to do what they do. It doesn't. But what it means is that you are coming from a place and you are coming from a place of value to others. So again, I'm going to ask you the question, what are your values? And today, discussing the power, do you see now the power of actually having true values? And not only having them, writing them, seeing them, knowing them, and living them. Why? So you can be the best version of you. Stop being somebody else's version. Stop getting your values from a magazine or from the news or from Instagram or from wherever. Really come up with your own values. And more importantly, live them. Because I'm telling you, you want freedom? That's the ultimate freedom. When you can truly articulate your values and you can live them every single day. Because now you're taking your power back and you get to create your future. You get to build it. And think about that. Every decision we make is a reflection of our values. So what are yours? That's all I got for you today. No, that's not true. I got one more because there's a really cool quote that I found from the country singer Dolly Parton, which was really funny. But it said that she says this: "Find out who you are and do it on purpose." Very well said, Dolly. Find out who you are. Create who you are. Get your values and get in alignment with them. And then do it on purpose. All right? That's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, if you did, jump over on the YouTube channel. Please give us a subscribe. Put in the comments what you think. We love seeing them. As always, if you're catching this on a podcast, whether it's iTunes or Stitcher or wherever, please rate, review. It helps. And more than anything, look, there's somebody in your life right now that's struggling. Turn them on to Optimal Self. Give it a share. Ask them to listen. Because there's somebody in your life that we can't touch that you can. And we would love for them to be part of this community. All right? So have an amazing morning, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. And get your ass out there and be the best version of you.